Good morning, faculty, parents, family, friends, and students. My name is Eshar Hans, and I'm honored to represent our graduating class. Eighth graders, we made it. After hours of stressing over Ms. Noose's assignments, working on our math projects, staying up all night to finish writing Mr. Canooly's essays, and preparing for our student-led conferences, we finally made it to graduation. It has been an amazing journey. We started the school year going through obstacle courses at Camp Bernie, then moving on to making gingerbread houses during Christmas, and finished off the year on roller coasters at Hershey Park. Of course, in between those milestones, we took what felt like a zillion tests. We have all had that Sunday night when we realized that we forgot to complete a homework assignment or we forgot that we had a test the next day. Our journey through middle school has brought us closer together through shared experiences both inside and outside of the classroom. We bonded in the classroom over group projects like the Rube Goldberg assignment in science and the Julius Caesar play in English, and the many healthy but sometimes heated discussions. I still remember when the debate for whether water was wet or not spiraled out of control. It's obviously wet, by the way. Outside of the classroom, we came together through events such as X Day, community service, and rooting for our houses. If there is one thing that I learned from middle school, it is this: always appreciate the journey. It can be easy to get caught up in the destinations or goals, but it is a journey that truly counts. Now, I would like to share another memory from my middle school years at Hun. When I was ready to start the 7th grade, I was given a list of performing arts that I could do throughout the year. One of the options was to join the play. I had never done drama on purpose, and I wasn't too keen on trying it out, but my mom convinced me, aka bribed me, to join drama, and I'm sure your parents have bribed you to try new things too, right? After the first day of drama, I remember thinking to myself, wow, that wasn't too bad, and I ended up really liking drama. For me, it was a green eggs and ham moment. Until I tried it, I did not know how much I liked it. So much so that I did drama again this year and plan to continue with drama in high school. Trying new things can result in new passions, friends, and experiences that gives you a different outlook on life. Another thing I've learned from my years at Hun is to show gratitude. As 7th graders, we kept gratitude journals to express the many things we were thankful for. So now, on behalf of the middle school, I would like to take a moment to thank all the people who made this day possible. First of all, I'd like to thank the parents and family members. Thank you for putting up with us. I know some days we can be really difficult. And thank you for encouraging us to always be who we want to be. I would also like to thank Mr. Weinstein and the teachers who inspired and motivated us to do better each and every day. And lastly, I would like to thank the Hun staff and members of the Sage Dining Services. At my old school, when we dropped a piece of chicken on the floor, it would bounce back up to us. So I was glad to see that the food here was much better. Now, what would a graduation speech be without a couple of quotes? So, Thomas Edison once famously said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time." Edison saw mistakes as challenges that forces us to make a choice. Do we ignore these mistakes? Do we let these mistakes discourage us? Or do we learn from these mistakes? So I encourage everyone to reflect. When was the last time you tried something for the first time? Never be afraid to try new things and make mistakes. It is all a part of life and learning. As the famous British philosopher Alan Watts once said, "The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it." As we move on to a new stage of our lives, it is going to be important to embrace all the challenges and tasks high school has to offer. And for the 6th and 7th graders, seize every opportunity to try something new and enjoy middle school, because before you know it, you're going to be here on your graduation, getting ready to go to high school. Thank you.